Hello and welcome to the Daily Korea NG. Today on the headlines, US President Donald Trump's controversial moves and global reactions, a recap of the week's highlights. This week, US President Donald Trump made headlines with a series of contentious decisions, sparking debates of drawing criticisms from various concerns of the globe. From sanctions on the International Criminal Court to a diplomatic spat with South Africa, Trump's actions have raised questions about the future of international cooperation. Trump's sanctions on the ICC. President Donald Trump announced sanctions against members of the International Criminal Court, a global judicial body that investigates war crimes, genocide, and other severe offenses. The sanctions include travel bans to the U.S., freezing of assets, and restrictions on financial transactions. Trump's administration claims the ICC is unfairly targeting the U.S. and its ally, Israel, without legal jurisdiction. The ICC, established under the Rome Statute of 1998, has over 120 member countries. However, major powers like the US, Israel, Russia, and China, and India have not ratified the treaty, meaning they are not bound by its rulings. Trump's moves has drawn criticism from European leaders, the Japanese Olaf schools calling it a wrong decision that determines international justice. The ICC has vowed to continue its work despite the sanctions. U.S.-South African diplomatic spat. Trump's administration has clashed with South Africa.
Terrible things are happening in South Africa. The leadership is doing some terrible things, horrible things. So that's under investigation right now. We'll make a determination. And until such time as we find out what South Africa is doing, they're taking away land, they're confiscating land, and actually they're doing things that are
have been a point of contention. Elon Musk, who was born in apartheid area South Africa, has also criticized the policies, calling them openly racist. The diplomatic tension threatens to disrupt global cooperation, particularly with the G20, a forum of the world's largest economies. Trump's Gaza plan back Trump's Gaza plan faces backlash. In another controversial move, Trump unveiled a plan to rebuild Gaza by relocating Palestinians and transforming the Strip into a resort town. The proposal, which has been widely criticized, involves no U.S. troops or founding. Instead, Trump suggested that Egypt and Jordan temporarily host displaced Gazans while the U.S. clears debris and unexploded munitions. The plan, reminiscent of ideas floated by Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, has been rejected by European powers, China, Russia, and Arab nations. Critics urge that the proposal ignores the complexities of Israeli-Palestinian conflict and the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. Rare earth minerals deals with Ukraine. Trump also proposed a deal with Ukraine, offering military aid in exchange for access to the country's rare earth minerals, such as lithium and titanium. Ukraine's President Zelensky had previously suggested mining these resources to fund the war effort. However, the plan has faced criticism from Russia and European leaders who argue that Ukraine's resources should be used for post-war reconstruction. Mass deportation to India. In a show of his hardline immigration policies, Trump sent a military jet to India to deport over 100 undocumented immigrants. This marks the furthest U.S. military deportation flight has ever gone. The move is part of Trump's broader crackdown on illegal immigration, which has included similar deportations to Guatemala and other countries. Sweden's deadliest gun attack. Sweden is reeling from the deadliest mass shooting in history, which took place in the city of Örebro. A gunman opened fire at an adult education center, killing 11 people, including himself. The attack has shocked the nation, known for its low crime rate. The attacks shocked the nation known for its low crime rates and raised concerns about rising gun violence in the country. Santorini's seismic crisis.
Volcanic related, or is it just seismic related? Well, let's have a look here. Here we see the Aegean Sea plate, and we have the Hellenic Trench. That's the Hellenic Arc. It goes from southern Turkey underneath Crete and then up to Greece. And to the north, we have an active volcanic arc. We see that on this image here. There are a couple of volcanoes, and Santorini is one of the most notorious ones. But we also have seismic activity in that region. For example, if we look at the magnitude 6.6 and larger earthquakes since 1900, along that volcanic arc on the Aegean Sea plate, we see only 3 events.
The Greek island of Santorini, a popular tourist destination, has been hit by over 7,700 earthquakes in the past week, prompting a mass exodus of residents and tourists. The tremors, part of seismic swarms, have caused widespread fear, though little damage. Greek authorities have declared a state of emergency and are preparing for potential volcanic activity. Brian Johnson's pollution woes in India. American tech entrepreneur and anti-aging enthusiast Brian Johnson made headlines for his dramatic reaction to India's air pollution. During a visit to the country, Johnson experienced rashes, eye irritation, and throat discomfort, forcing him to cut short a podcast recording. His experience has reignited discussions about India's air quality crisis, which causes millions of deaths annually and costs the economy billions. So from this week's news, Trump's controversial policies to global tragedies and environmental challenges this week has been marked by significant events that underscore the complexities of international relations, justice, and sustainability. As the world grapples with these issues, the need for corruption and reform remains more pressing than ever. Thank you for watching us, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The Daily Korea NG.